All right. Good afternoon. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And the mystery still goes on. Suspects are not caught. Let me mute my phone. But, you know, more and more people are being accused. Apparently, these people have a new suspect, which I'm not going to show his name, but we're going to talk about it. I'm going to read some of the comments and some of the things that I saw. Apparently, these people are pointing this guy out because of some type of psychic reading or spirit box situation. Supposedly, I don't know. So they're bombarding his Facebook profile. Some guy that lives out in San Antonio, Texas. I can't see his body build, but maybe a bigger guy. You know, you can only see like his face kind of zoomed in. So we're going to talk about that and watch some other video clips. Oh, and I think I might be getting sick, maybe a little bit. I feel like my body's kind of fighting, but my throat was feeling kind of funny. And so I was like, oh, so I've been kind of just like resting and relaxing and just kind of making sure my body's good and taking vitamins and stuff. So, but yeah, it's a mess, man. It's a mess. And still nothing official, right? Police. And people are going back and forth saying, some people are saying, well, let me just start off with this video because the DA district attorney, some of you guys have probably seen this, but we're going to get into a lot of things. I'm just covering stuff I haven't talked about. And this is from a day ago, but the DA, Joe Gonzalez, is confident police will make arrest soon. And some people, you know, I see conversations on Facebook. Some people are saying, oh, you know, but, you know, if they haven't mentioned a actual literal person of interest by name, that maybe they don't have any leads. But I've seen stories, even like the serial killer in Cali, like they didn't announce, I think, a suspect, and then one day, boom, he's just caught. And we thought that guy was going to be gone for a long time. Went too hard on the karaoke shit, maybe. I've got, thank you, Jennifer. I've had a couple of messages about that night. A lot of people enjoyed it. I know I was over the top. One of my old sponsors messaged me. He said that stream was fun as F.
It was a week ago today we first reported about a missing pregnant teen and her boyfriend. And now police are searching for whoever's responsible for killing Savanah Soto, her unborn baby, and Matthew Guerra.
KENS 5 reporter Megan Reina spoke with the district attorney about what punishment could come with this capital murder case.
District Attorney Joe Gonzalez says this is a capital murder investigation because it involves multiple victims, including an unborn baby. That means a suspect or suspects could face life in prison without parole or the death penalty. He says it's just too soon to say if his office will seek the death penalty, but he believes police will make an arrest soon.
In the event that happens, certainly that is something that we would potentially consider.
Gonzalez says his office has a capital crimes committee that votes on whether to seek the death penalty in certain cases. Since Gonzalez has been in office, he's prosecuted more than 100 capital murder cases.
We've only made the election to seek death twice in my office during my administration, one of which we resolved before it went to trial.
The one that went to trial was a case of Otis McCain. He murdered San Antonio Police Detective Benjamin Marconi in 2016.
We have discussions about obviously how egregious a case is, what makes this a capital murder case. Other issues, for example, is whether or not this defendant is a continuing threat to society. Because
he says they also consider the family's wishes.
We're going to do, I've said this before, we're going to do everything possible to ensure that these individuals, when they're caught, and I'm confident that they will be caught and charged with capital murder, that we hold them accountable and that we do everything to bring justice to the memory of both Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra.
Gonzalez is just urging anyone with information to reach out to SAPD. We have that number on our website, kens5.com. Reporting in the newsroom, Megan Reina, KENS 5.
Meanwhile,
Okay, I'm trying to see this video that was just sent to me. I just can't stand they got copyright music. Oh, so he's at the scene. Was he there at the scene? The vehicle. Are they saying that's him? Hold on a second. Let's see. All right, I'll show you guys this video. I just can't play the music. I mean, I don't know. They're coming for every heavy set guy. Maybe we'll start with this topic first. Oh, and he has a GMC vehicle. Oh God. don't know. I feel like hesitant to almost play this, but unless I can edit it. Let me see. If you guys could hit the like button, please, I'd appreciate that. Let me see if I can just edit it real quick on the fly. So one of the comments said they got this from a spirit box, but now I guess they went looking into this guy and they're showing his vehicles and like family, I guess. I don't know, bro. And he has like I guess he has a pickup truck, like a lot of people out there do in Texas. Well, my exes live in Texas, like I'm Georgia straight, but okay, let me see. I got that. Almost done. Give me 1 second. Okay, gotta edit one more thing. Okay. That. Okay. Oh, fuck. I gotta edit one more thing. This is such a pain. Sorry. I'm trying to do it the right way, at least, or the best that I can. You know, because I don't want to. The mob. They're already on him, you know, but. Okay. For the people rewatching this, I will timestamp this live stream. Just I know you guys probably gonna want to see this. It's like they're showing two big men. I guess they're related, so now you know. I don't know. All the big men in San Antonio, they're still coming for the people. They're internet detectives, online sleuths. Okay. Okay. One thing I need to get is. All right. I think I did the best I could. I will watch this. All right, let me see how you guys are doing in the chat. The spirit box. Let me do something here real quick too. While you guys are here, we're hanging out, chilling. I don't know what today is. Wednesday? Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Do you guys believe? Let me do a little poll. And by the way, our friend Mona Harris was supposed to go live today. She made up. We're going to talk about that in a second. But do you believe in psychics and tarot cards? All right. Do you believe in the spirits? Well, not maybe I shouldn't say spirits, because but Mona, just to sidestep for a minute, and then we'll talk about the suspect video, the alleged, but I don't believe it. I don't have any proof or anything like that. But the internet's going crazy on this guy. But Mona's still kind of carrying on a little bit with her antics in Texas. Still kind of like alluding and pointing the finger to these people. See why Anna, blah, blah, blah's boyfriend. Do not trust her, period. She looks like she was trying to slide on his friend in the video and then putting on a show like her feelings hurt and why he throwing ish around and had her using my phone. Damn it, man. I see the videos leading up to her own self-creating drama. I tell my son to be watchful for this one. And then the section over here, because people already kind of caught on, says this woman with the ring bell video is an instigator looking for followers and money, came out of nowhere with these videos saying it was for the concern of the people. Now she's asking for money to move. Now she's posting this when Annalisa kicks her butt. She deserves it. She keeps starting trouble with these kids that cops said had nothing to do with. Once they said that, the video should have stopped. And these people that are sending her money to encourage the posting are bigger idiots. Somebody said, I thought she had moved already. I think she said she did move already. I don't think she'd probably be posting this if she was still there. And then earlier she said she was going to go live. I'm not sure about what, she started posting on her YouTube page now and on more videos on her Facebook page. And she said she was going to be live. We refreshed and she never came on. So people were kind of wondering and kind of going in on her a bit, everybody, I guess all these people were just waiting for her to go live and she never went live. So I don't know what happened, bruh. It's another part of the mess. The other thing too, real quick to talk about before we watch the video, I'll let people join for a second. If you can hit the like button, please. Let me see the stats in the chat. Do you believe in psychics and tarot cards? 47% say yes, I believe. Si se puede. And 60% say no. I've gone to like readings before. I don't believe it. I think it's I personally just don't believe it, but I think it's kind of entertaining or fun sometimes. I wouldn't, especially for a murder case or a case, I wouldn't believe it at all. But Down the Hole Rabbit News posted this about this license plate thing because I think I had gotten a couple of messages about this, and somebody, I guess in a thumbnail or something, they put that license plate with the pickup truck's license plate, and it almost was like somebody figured out what the license plate was when it's actually, in all actuality, it's just the default. It's just like a template license plate. It's not an actual whatever. It's like it was taken from a website. So, just to clear any confusion, none of us publicly have the license plate. I don't know if police were actually able to like clean up the video or like FBI or whatever, but like, to my knowledge, nobody actually has the plate. Now, people, let's take a look at this. I don't know how they came up with this guy. These people are, searching and hunting. And they started bombarding this guy's Facebook. And I really want to just tell people, like, put a word of caution. Like, if you don't know, I mean, it's one thing if you're having a theory or whatever, but then like bombarding and literally saying he's involved, and like, we don't know that. Let's see if this opens. Oh, here it is. Okay. Is that the video? Oh, I didn't do that right. Oh, I played the wrong one. That's why. Oops. Wrong. No, that should be right. Okay. So people are now pointing the finger at this guy. He did it. He did it. I don't know how they came to this conclusion. I guess they're saying this looks like this guy here on the scene, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it kind of looks like him. But anyway, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there that went to, locals that live in San Antonio that showed up out of curiosity or whatever to go see what's going on. The next heavyset guy. Lord Almighty. Say no, it doesn't look like him. He's not fat enough. The belly doesn't hang enough. The belly curvature. The circumference. Isn't it crazy? So I guess they went looking for his pictures and stuff, and I guess that's something that's related to him. It's freaking nuts, dude. Yeah, so let me just read you some of the comments because this is kind of unfortunate, and again, I just want to like really caution people I mean, you can't. Nothing I can do. Facebook, they're gonna do what they do. But there is some sensible people in the comment section, on his comment section, that are like, "What the hell are you guys doing? If he's the killer, y'all just effed it by being hot is ish on his page, SMH. Turn yourself in, you killed him." That's what somebody said. What did you do to Matthew, Savanah, and the baby? I mean, bro, I don't know what this guy's doing too, because he hasn't responded to any of the comments. So I don't know if, like, I don't know, maybe he's asleep or something. He's gonna wake up to hell. What did you do to the baby? Stop accusing random people. Girl, please get the F on. You over here defending him and you riding his D. Every night some of y'all miss social media cop. You against USS. Who want justice for the 3 loved one or with him? Watch what you say, love. No, you watch what you say. You're on a random man's cock, blindly pointing fingers to anyone. I agree. People shouldn't be. Let the cops, like if you suspect something, I guess report it in. Leave a tip or some shit. If you did nothing wrong, bro, go get your name clear. I hate when people say that type of dumb shit. Like if you have nothing to do with anything, and then randomly people start accusing you, now it's your responsibility to clear your own name. Simple as that. That's how you'll get everyone to get off your case. Sucks, but it is what it is. What if they did that shit to you and started looking into your family and your addresses and pulling your ass up? Would you feel the same way? It is what it is. You do know cops get info from the community, right? So there's like a war going on in this guy's comment section. So salute to the sensible people in there. Let me see what else is going on in this chat. This person, Rita, she's right too. Let's see what else. The people are fighting with each other. You're on everyone's sea. You've had something to say about everyone. How about you calm down, princess? You're doing the same thing, offering your opinions without any proof. This is just wild, bro. What was this picture? This chick posted a picture of herself? Oh, not the fat beat calling people fat. Oh, God. She actually looks nice. You have no proof it was him. So, yeah, it's a mess. You get the drift. It is a freaking mess. All right. I mean, and this is what they're talking about, I guess, when you see in the news where they're talking about this online speculation. But you can't you can't stop that. But it's to another level when they're literally commenting on this guy's page. You're the murderer. He did it. It's one to the other one, right? Like first it was the TikTok person and the boyfriend and the random guy that was standing at the vigil. What a mess. Wendy, thank you so much for the gifts. Disappeared. Oh, Wendy, yeah. Wendy, thank you so much for the memberships. Rizza Cat, thank you for the super chat. Says, thank you for the 5. Says, Mel, get plenty of rest. I just test for flu and Rona this morning. Sending love. Thank you. Yeah, I don't believe in the the psychic stuff either. I want to watch this video. Now, this woman, I believe this is the 10th woman. I think somebody reposted this. But I think this is a good clip. I haven't watched it. Elsa sent it to me, and I just wanted to watch it together with you guys. It's about 9 minutes long.
We're going to go ahead and discuss the crime scene.
I'm going to check it out.
And some of the facts as we know them versus a lot of the myths and the stuff that is going around. So I know there's been a lot of questions about where their lives were taken, and some questions about the truck and the location of where that video footage took place, so on and so forth. So we're going to go down the actual facts of the case and dispel all of that stuff. And the first thing I'm going to start with is the video. So the video that shows the truck pulling up, and then it shows the Kia. There's been a lot of, well, where was this taken? This wasn't in the same neighborhood, any of that stuff. That video was taken at the location where the vehicle was dumped. It was literally on the side of the building. The vehicle was behind it. And I'm going to go ahead and show it to you now. So first of all, this is the location on where the car was found. You'll notice that all of the vehicles here are pointing in this direction. This is your parking space. So here's your parking space. You see the slant. Matthew and Savanah's vehicle came from this direction and pulled in like that. It was taking a little bit more than one parking space, and it wasn't really fully pulled into a parking space the way it should have been. It was not correct. Now you'll recognize the fencing back here where the little blue dumpster is. This is your fencing here. So this is where the truck and the Kia actually met. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play the other video so you guys can see, and then we're going to come back here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you see the vehicle is coming in from here. Watch where the Kia comes around the corner. And then you have a house right about right here. I want you guys to notice a few things. Here, you have the little white hangover. Here you have the house. The vehicle came right around this area on the other side of that hangover. I'm also going to go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see there is a curb right here and what looks to be some sort of dumpster or object right here. Now, zooming back out, you also have this electrical, whatever this electrical post box here on the left-hand corner. So looking now back at the place where the video was taken, you have your fencing right here. You also have your curb right here. You have the area where he came around, and then you have the white overhang. So this is your electrical box right here. So that vehicle, that truck came in from this side, probably from back here, and they stopped approximately right here. The other vehicle came around the corner and stopped right here. So this is going to be your point of location for the actual video of the truck and the car. After they were done, the Kia continues this way and pulls into that spot. So next we're going to talk about where their lives were ended. Now, people are saying that they were in the vehicle, out of the vehicle, somebody did something out and then put them in the vehicle. Let's start with Savanah. Savanah's life ended in that seat where she was at. Her life did not end outside the vehicle and somebody put her in there. I just want you guys to think about how much sense that makes, because if you're going to dump somebody in a vehicle, especially with leaving them there, more than likely you're going to dump them in the trunk or shove them both in the back seat. You're not going to worry about how it looks or if there's room or any of that. They're not going to put her here and him here. So what we're looking at is that her entry wound was on the right side, back of the right side. Based on the footage, now this is not 100% confirmed, but if you actually look at the camera footage from the helicopter, it looks like there is a yellow sheet and it is inside the door, and they're blocking specifically that side off because it looks like the driver's side door glass is broken. Now, it's tempered glass. It is designed that when you hit it, it shatters. Looks like there's a couple of pieces maybe on the right side of that where the glass is still a little bit there, but it's probably just being held on by the tent. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and show you that picture of the vehicle and then get into the entry and exit wound. So this is the yellow tarp that they had put on the vehicle. As you can see by that glass there that it looks like it is broken. And now I'm going to show you why this is so important. Okay, so now going with the theory that this happened in the vehicle. We have the broken glass on the other side. We're going to say approximately a lower vehicle about here. Either way, when you put the entrance wound on this side, exit wound that side, would explain the broken glass. Now, for the sake of this, I'm going to say that he was head on the passenger side, and I'm going to explain this in a minute. This is your video of the paramedics checking on Savanah and Matthew. You have one who is in the front passenger seat, which is where we know she was. The other one is looking at her from the driver's side, but if you notice, the door that is open is the back driver's door. They do not open the back passenger's door in order to check on Matthew. So go back and watch the footage from the news media. You'll notice that they're looking underneath the vehicle. They're looking in certain areas, and what I believe they're looking for is a trajectory. They're looking for the path that the bullet actually went. And with Matthew being laid out in the way that he was, it would make sense that they were looking underneath the vehicle and every which way to see if it exited the vehicle that way. That car seat was not placed on her for some sort of protection. She wasn't using it to shield herself. The more likely scenario, and the obvious one, is that it was put on her because there was not enough room to put Matthew back there. Matthew's 6'1", and so he is not a short kid by any means. Lastly, hopefully I have enough time here, we're going to go ahead and just dive a little bit into when it looks like the vehicle may have been placed there and how long they were there. According to the chief, they've been there but they've been in the vehicle for 3 to 4 days. That would put this at approximately Friday evening. The last time anybody had seen or heard from them was on Friday. They were reported on, nobody heard from them at all on Saturday. According to the family and everything else, the last time was Friday. So if we're going only by what the chief said, that they had been in that vehicle for 3 to 4 days, then that means that this occurred on Friday evening. And when we see this vehicle pulling in, it is probably late Friday night, middle of the night. I don't know. They haven't told us when that video is, but the vehicle comes in and gets dumped. A lot of people are like, well, how does nobody ever see it? The vehicle is facing this direction. I don't know if you guys can see this. The normal path of driving back there is this direction. Okay, so unless you passed the vehicle and then turned around and looked, you would not have seen the broken glass. The other thing is that it also had the wrong tag number. Notice that once the tag was updated, that vehicle was found within hours of the updated tag. It was in the back of a building, not an area that is often used. Most of the parking is in the front, but it was behind the building. So it is very possible that it had been there for days and nobody noticed. And the second the tag was updated, now all of a sudden the vehicle was found and everything starts to play out. Okay, so I'm probably going to do a live since this is only...
Okay. The hell is that? 2.6 million. This is the picture, a close-up, I guess, of what she's talking about. I mean, I've heard a couple of people talking too, and it is kind of, I don't know, weird or interesting that, or we're going to get to Matthew as well. Weird or interesting that, I don't know, it doesn't seem like they really tried to hide the bodies. I mean, it's this part that's not really traveled, I guess, much in the apartment complex, but they just literally just right there, like they try to, like, I don't know, discard them somewhere. They just left them right there in a parking lot. Try to save this picture. Actually, it would be interesting to, maybe interesting to go back, if we could find that helicopter footage. I saw it somewhere on Facebook. I don't know where it is anymore. I'd have to look for it. Let's take a look at some of these clips with Matthew's brother. Doesn't want to work.
Never forget. Long live my brother Matthew, man. Long live Matthew. Long live Flacco. Long live my brother.
Somebody here says in the chat, I heard the windows were broke out by a detective because there was no keys. The car was locked. I think I did hear that as far as the car being locked. I thought they said it was locked. Right?
Never forget my brother, man. Where's my bottle of Bucanas? What the hell? Where's my bottle Oh, here it is. Long live my brother, man. Long live my brother. And people wanted to go and post that me and my family were out drinking yesterday for New Year's. Like, we were grieving, mourning, and remembering my brother. Who's gonna stay indoors and just cry? Who's gonna stay indoors and just cry? We're gonna be around family. That's not Crown Apple, baby. That's Bucanas. Look at this.
So I guess I didn't even know that. I guess they were getting criticism about New Year's Eve or day celebrating or whatever. But that's the one thing too, I've talked about many times that, like, I've had a couple of times where there's been, like, you know, families that have lost somebody due to murder or whatever. And the one time they smile, I remember one time I had this father call in, the Kylan Sean Paul Schulte. And we did an interview. We did like 2 interviews. Really, really nice guy. They ended up finding his daughter that was shot and killed. And he had mentioned at one point during the interview, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna get some lunch or something like that. We get a burger. I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead, do what you got to do. I remember some people in the comments, they were like, oh, is he grieving? Oh, well, come on. I'm like, damn, like, he's not supposed to eat? Like, these people are so ridiculous. Really, really nice guy, and they went at him because of that. There was this other mother that her daughter was missing, and she called into my live show. And me and her, we had already established a rapport. And so, like, yeah, while her daughter was missing, you know, we had like a good, like, relationship. Like, we'd talk on the phone and kind of go back and forth and kind of sometimes laugh, even though her daughter's missing. And so she called into the live, and I guess she was a little too giddy or something. They were going on, and I was like, oh my God, these people, dude.
And anybody who comments anything disrespectful, I filtered the comments so no one can come on my live and say anything disrespectful. So, yeah, but look. I am my brother's keeper. And anybody who wants to run their mouth and say anything negative about my brother, if you can fight, keep talking. Because I'm with all that.
What?
I'm with all that.
Ooh.
We can get ghetto.
Oh. All right, so he open invitation. I don't know which order this goes in. Let me see.
Hey, fun fact, guys. These from Cuties are really good. I call it Cutie, but it's called Quick Trip.
Damn. Yeah, we could fight.
Look how dirty I got my hat yesterday.
You guys, yeah. Oh, somebody said the brother was no good.
Who? My brother's head. He was trying, man, bro. I'll put that dude on the shit. Oh, man, dude, all these people just talking crap about my, you know, all these people saying so negative things about my brother. Saying all these negative things about my brother. Ain't about nothing. I ain't modding you. I don't know who you are. Be careful what I say. Freedom of fucking speech. I can say anything I want. I will not be charged. I will not be prosecuted. I got a lawyer. What do you mean? I can say anything I want. Anybody can go and run their mouth on the internet, but in person they get scared. Go Pope.
Okay, let me get the next video. So I'm not sure when this must have been obviously really, really recently. And you know, I guess he's kind of snapping. Everybody's gonna react, well, grieving differently, but yeah, social media too. Sometimes people get caught up in it, and once they sense that it's like bothering you too, or getting to you, or whatever, they're just gonna go harder. Yeah, they're not gonna like slow down or something. L Harley, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the 5. Says, why is everyone call suspect guy chubby? He's straight up Jabba the Hutt. Y'all remember what he did on Hannah Solo, right? Watch out for Jabba. Just saying, Jabba the Hutt. What's that? I gotta look that up. Allegedly with Brady, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that.
The video was okay. Not everybody showed up the way I wanted to.
I'm gonna play a little bit of the visual.
I got hit with the bottle
towards the end of the stream. Oh, what do you meant by that? Everybody showed up? Oh.
The way I wanted to. Not everybody showed up the way I wanted to.
Does it just mean the public, or is there certain people in the family that didn't go?
No, there's a scar. I got hit with the bottle.
Oh, it's a Star Wars reference?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any idea who did it? I don't. I mean, I had a hunch, but clearly the officers said that the people, the 3 suspects that, we pointed out that were involved are not suspects. According to SAPD, they're not suspects.
Wait, what?
That's
Wait,
funny.
whoa. He said the 3 suspects that we pointed out are not suspects? So who is he talking about? Wow, I haven't watched any of this. I sometimes just pull up the information. I'm like, let's just do it together.
We pointed out that were involved, but clearly the officers said that the people, the 3 suspects that, we pointed out that were involved are not suspects. According to SAPD, they're not suspects.
That's really interesting. Because I've seen some people leave comments and they're like, some people believe the family knows more than they're saying. They know more than blah, blah, blah. And not necessarily to say that they're involved or anything like that, but maybe they know more of the inner workings. So I wonder what 3 people, could it be? Rongo says the ring cam guys. Because the 10th woman, we spoke to her yesterday. She was on the stream. And that was nice of her to come on, and she said that she called police too and said that they weren't a suspect. So I wonder, are they referencing the 3 people from the ring cam? The 3 people they pointed out, and the officer said they weren't. All right, well, that's interesting.
That's funny. Oh, dude, if TikTok wasn't so like sensitive, I'd say so much right now. Oh shit. But I'm not gonna talk nothing, because these hands can talk.
Oh boy.
And as you can tell, they're scarred up for a reason. 3 guys this week, whatever, talking about my brother.
Oh,
Put him down, Miklo. So
I think he's referencing the ring camera. What a free stream. I think, what do you guys think? That's the ring camera he's talking about? He talked about the TikTok girl in another video and her boyfriend who was falsely accused of being arrested. So I just wonder who exactly he's referencing. These hands can talk. All right, let's check out the next one. There's 28
no, I don't. If I did recognize that person, I promise you, I'm not even gonna say nothing. How old is your mom? I thought you said how old. The ghost whisperer communicated with them, and it's Melissa. She hiding. I don't know. How old is your mom? I thought you said how old. The ghost whisperer communicated with them, and it's Melissa. She hiding. I don't know who the hell Uncle Manny is.
I saw people referencing that to Uncle Manny. I don't know what that is or who that is. You guys said the chat's going too fast. Hey, I'll slow it down a little bit. Let me see if this helps out here. Let's try subs only first. If not, then I'll just add some time. We'll try that out. What? No! Okay, so there was an article from this meow, website. And they're talking about the TikToker, all the drama and everything that's come her way. This was posted today. And I really feel like a lot of this stuff has come because the TikToker was talking ish, the boyfriend was talking ish too, and also because of this lady, Mona, dropping the videos and releasing it. And she was supposed to go live today. A lot of people were like, oh, I don't know what they're expecting she's going to say, but she was supposed to go live and she never went live. And she has, I guess, like hundreds of videos that she saved on her system. I guess she said she pays like a monthly fee. So she has hundreds and hundreds of like video clips of these kids going in and out, I guess, of the house. And so it says here, let's just skip past all the stuff that we know. Speculation escalated after Annalise made concerning statements on social media, seemingly deriding the deceased couple and alluding to a feud between her and her boyfriend, the Savanah and Guerrero, which, just a picture. She kind of brought this on herself somewhat, so all this drama and stuff, but I think the Mona's video only inflamed it. A screenshot circulating on social media captured the influencer's controversial remarks, igniting online sleuths' interest. As the investigation unfolded, authorities released a video showing a dark-colored Chevrolet Silverado interacting with Guerrero's vehicle on the day of the incident. Netizens, which I've never even heard that word before. I guess citizens, netizens, internet people, intensified their speculations when comparing past Ring camera footage featuring Teresa's boyfriend to recently released surveillance footage of two persons of interest inside the vehicle. Despite the lack of official investigation and linking them to Savanah's homicide, online discussion spiraled into a frenzy of accusations against the influencer and her boyfriend. So, internet in a frenzy. This is like days old. Oh, this is interesting. I thought this was kind of interesting. I want to show you this to you guys. You might have seen it floating around in the Facebook group. Karina Photo Edits says, I edited a photo lighting and it shows 4 people total in a silver car. I don't know. Can you email it to me, Karina? At ikidmail@gmail.com. The other thing too, I've seen people somewhat enhance the video. I really think it is a female driving that Kia. It seems like a female got out of that car. Anyway, this video, is this the video? Okay, the poster said this was posted on Matthew's Telegram. In the back, you can hear one man speaking in a different language. Can anyone translate and figure out what they're saying? Maybe it's one of his plugs. And I'm going to read the comments because somebody did kind of translate a little bit. And there's some type of conversation going on about like owing money. They say it's supposedly unrelated to this case, but it gives a little bit like insight. Let's see if I can find. Oh, here's the comments. Okay.
Nói á, chưa gì mà nó đã nói em là cho nó mượn mấy ngàn, anh nghĩ 450 ngàn, bây giờ tiền nào nó đưa anh. Cũng nói được.
And is weed legal in Texas? Probably not, right? I'm just curious. Is it legal in Texas? And I don't know where this is at. Do you guys have dispensaries like this? This is somewhere that like they have a bunch of green in these bags, huge. Looks like a place that he's going to buy. And then it seems like there's 2, I think they said Vietnamese men, and you can see his hands. He's picking it up. They're going through the product, I guess. Not legal in Texas. Maybe the members, the subs only chat still. I might have to actually put a few seconds on it to slow it. Not at all. Okay, not even. Oh, you guys don't even have medical? Whoa. I think in Florida we have medical, but nobody gets medical. They just buy it. When I say nobody, I don't mean literally nobody. I'm just saying most people just know somebody and they get it from whoever.
Oh my gosh.
My bad.
2 triệu. Là chưa bị chuyện đó vậy thôi. Mình phải nghĩ là bây giờ anh nghĩ nó 450 ngàn. Bây giờ nó nói á, chưa gì mà nó đã nói em là cho nó mượn mấy ngàn, anh nghĩ 450 ngàn. Bây giờ tiền nào nó đưa anh.
I really wonder where that location is. I wonder when this video was posted to his Telegram. I went myself digging today, and I went on my computer, and I also went on my phone looking for his Telegram. I couldn't find the group thing that he created. I don't know if his group has been removed or privated or deleted, I don't know if anybody knows that has found his group how to get to there, because I wanted to go and look at some of the stuff, but it seems like it's gone to me. And some of the comments, well, Tammy here says, nice bud. This person here, Nigan, says, Nigan says here, it's Vietnamese. I can't talk, bro. Vietnamese. They were talking about someone borrowing money for a few thousands. And so they said it's not relevant to the case. I still think it's really interesting. Somebody else here said to Haitians or Koreans, which is kind of funny because it sounds nothing like Creole or French. And this was actually really funny too. This guy said he's saying y'all reaching too much. He translated. Thank you, Lisa. All right. What else? I feel like if it was too serious, it wouldn't have been said while he was clearly recording. But I'm curious too. I wonder if Matthew knew the language. No, doubt it. Yeah. Or if someone else they're translating for him. I think he's just there recording. I'm a little surprised that they're actually allowed to record like that, because I would figure, I don't know, if I walked up into somebody's place that's selling stuff, I just couldn't imagine like pulling out my phone and recording. So I don't know, maybe he had some type of relationship with them. Maybe this is like an inner circle of people just casually like walking around recording, because the other guy looked like he was recording as well. The cartels from Asia work with Mexican cartels. He was getting these packs of 900, 1200 a piece for sure, making big flips. Somebody said, so what? It's weed. It's legal everywhere. Those people are so funny. So what? Someone said it's not his Telegram. And then somebody says it is his Telegram. Look, I circled it so they prove that it is. Okay. That's what I want to actually go to his actual Telegram myself and see the stuff and click. You know, I had a video that somebody sent me, but they were randomly selecting stuff. If somebody knows how to access it, I don't know if it's been removed. Send me an email. What do I have to type in to search on Telegram? Let me say it looks delicious. Guarantee that was the video they sent him showing him the bud. That's not his hand. It's theirs. All right, let's take a look again. It might not be.
Bị chuyện đó vậy thôi, mình phải nghĩ là bây giờ anh nghĩ nó 40-50 ngàn.
That could be him purchasing wholesale.
Bây giờ nó nói á, chưa gì mà nó đã nói em là cho nó mượn mấy ngàn.
That could be somebody sending him like, hey, look, this is what we got.
Anh nghĩ 40-50 ngàn. Bây giờ tiền nào nó đưa anh. Cũng nói được đó. Chuyện 2 triệu. Là chưa bị chuyện đó vậy thôi. Mình phải nghĩ là bây giờ anh nghĩ nó 40-50 ngàn. Bây giờ nó nói á.
Check my DMs. Okay. That's his profile. Oh, it has a Telegram link. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's do that. Hold on a second. Guapo. Ain't no telling. Guapo. Okay. You can download on your computer, Telegram? Is that you? Oh, you can download it for Windows? Gangsta! What the heck? I didn't know that. Flacco. This was a psychic that I'm just kind of like, I don't even kind of hesitant to even play. But apparently a lot of people believe in the psychics, man. At least half of the audience. They believe that there's some type of spiritual connection, and you can, I guess people have different degrees of what they believe with the psychic stuff. The fact that the public hasn't received a wanted suspect news report from SAPD tells me that they still have no good leads or possible IDs. That's not necessarily true, I think. SAPD put out a wanted suspect report for a similar crime earlier this year, so please don't comment they know who it is. They don't want to spook them. I think it's hard to say anything either way. This case isn't going to be open and shut. It might not be solved because of the ties both victims have through organized crime and the amount of random people Matthew sold to. Let me open this up. I didn't know you could put this on here. The other thing too with Flacco, one of his profile pictures, if you notice, because we saw him the other day, he had like a baby bottle, like promethazine with codeine in baby bottles for measuring, I guess. You see the little baby bottle there and the grape. Open Telegram and link your device. Okay. Settings. Settings, devices, link desktop. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me try the link again. See if it takes me there to the dark side. There we go. Open in the app. Come on. Let me see if I type it out. Let me try for my cell phone. Maybe if I join via my cell phone and then I can get on the desktop app. Flacco. Sorry. Okay. Open. Join group. Okay, there we go. Hundreds of people join this group now. All right. Telegram. Telegram app's not really working for me. Right here. Quit. Open one more time. Got it. Okay. All right. So we got access to the Telegram. Let me just see. Okay, we'll leave that for last. I don't think I want to play that. Okay, good. Somebody had posted this. They had a question. Stephanie, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the 20. Says there's a link on his Instagram to get to his Telegram. I got it now. Let's take a look at that now. Let's see. Perks. Perk life. Damn, how many people have joined this thing? Oh my God, I'm still scrolling. Maybe I should just hit the media. What do you guys think? Just skip to the media? Or should I go chronologically? Thousands of people that joined this. I wonder how big his group was before, because right now there's 36,000 people in this group. Please tread carefully in a dark web. You just scroll. Wow. Okay, so let's just do media. Let's do videos. That's from December. Honestly, I don't even know if I should play. Be careful with some of the stuff that I play here. That's the baby bottle.
Induced or what? Yeah. That goo. Show the bottom too so they can see how thick it drops in.
I don't know why it's that thick. Promethazine coating is that thick. Anyway, he pours that medication into the baby bottle. Let's see what else we got. Showing off the product. Somebody was saying that he reposts a lot of the videos over and over again. Oh, this is the video.
Bị chuyện đó vậy thôi, mình phải nghĩ là bây giờ anh nghĩ nó 40-50 ngàn, bây giờ nó nói á, chưa gì mà nó đã nói em là cho nó mượn mấy ngàn, anh nghĩ 40-50 ngàn, bây giờ tiền nào nó đưa anh.
So that was in October 2023. It's just a bunch of stuff. I think that I don't want to like start showing this stuff. I think we should be a little careful because I don't know what's on the videos. Clearly flexing the guns. Maybe we'll do. Maybe one day we can do like a Discord stream or something and go through it. Some of it. Oh, it's flexing money, guns, drugs. Some of the stuff we've seen because that video kind of scrolls through. But it's good to actually have access now to the Telegram group. I wonder what's the point of this candle thing here. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Says scroll all the way to the top and click his pic, then select media. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's see what his hands. His nails are cut here. Y'all know what to do. Deals all day. Come tap in with me. I wonder what honeypot means. The honeypots. I don't know. Good Girl Gone Rich says, was he just capping? I wonder too, because I had heard that he lived like in a little apartment. Like if he really had all this money, all these bands, all these different substances. I mean, it looks like he had the gun. Why was he living like in a small apartment? Look all the money he's showing here. I got all tap in, get in your people to F with me for better deals and hookups. All right, so I can go through that another time too. I just want to be careful what I show in that feed, you know. Let me see what else there is. This is the visual, part of the visual. We can watch some of that. Let me see what this guy had to say.
What's up, world?
Oh, the suspect. Another,
just out here at work, man.
Another potential suspect. I'm just kidding.
Family. But it's a sad day in San Antonio, Texas, man. Everybody all around the world knows what's going on out here with Savanah, Matthew. There's a lot of stuff coming in. You know, they finally caught these people that did that. You know, my prayers go out to her and him and that unborn baby, man. They didn't.
I guess they mean the video that was released.
They didn't deserve what happened. But as a reality check to a lot of people, that's the realities of that lifestyle, man. That gang, selling dope, dealing with drugs and all that extra stuff, man. Those are the realities of it. And it's sad.
JD Wells says you can't buy a house with unreported income. That's true. Yeah, you go to buy a house, they're gonna ask you, depending, especially if you're self-employed, because I know I was looking into like what I need to do, and I was talking to this finance guy. And I know at the very minimum he told me like they need my last 2 years and some other stuff, like reported actual like income. So I don't know how you would do that without.
Had to say.
That. Show us your belly,
you
sir.
Yourself to that reality, you sacrifice your family and everybody in it. You know, I was born in 1980, and I used to sell drugs in the east side of San Antonio. You know, I've been locked up for it and other stuff, but you know, it's not about me. It's about them. You know, I've been put in situations where I actually survived and I actually lived to tell about it and stuff like that. You know, I talk to myself.
And what's interesting, sorry, just to sidestep again for a second, is there's somebody else talking about the post, and they're saying here, Rachel found the video and went to the chat, and he says in the group, it's not his video, so his dealer sent him this. Here's a video of new flavors. I'm going to post them in a bit or tomorrow. They straight heat. These videos not mine. I'll post videos off my phone in a bit. Huh.
Son today, man, because shit, that shouldn't have went down the way that it did. You know, everything happens for a reason, and I'm not one to say anything, but I'm just sharing because for y'all out there that got kids that are older, you know what they're doing. And like I did in the past, I turned a blind eye. You know, because some people want to be friends with their kids instead of a mom and a dad. You know, so you gotta let them know, man. Especially if you see them going down that road, it's not the right road to go down. You know, because there's consequences behind all your actions. You know, so if you got kids, man, you need to talk to them and let them know for real. You know, you don't want to go down that road.
And listen, as far right now, I'm playing this random guy's video from San Antonio. I kept seeing it pop up, and they said like he had a good message to say. I haven't listened to it, but I think it's. I mean, he's not saying anything wrong. This is the whole thing too, where I mentioned earlier in the stream, like this new suspect that they're onto now, right? Like, the internet. It says, right, the ghost whisperers confirming here that Julian, who he heard on the box, was unalive. The guy who was getting attacked wasn't involved. 12 seconds in, she says your turn as they take turns channeling. Yeah, I heard that she was telling Julian's sister because they're both randomly answering my questions. I think we caught them talking to each other. I don't know what the hell's going on, bro. I don't know.
You know, but they caught some of them. Hopefully they catch all of them. And one thing I do know from being locked up in the Bexar County Jail, when he hits wherever he's going, somebody will deal with them. They're gonna get dealt with. I promise you that. because I used to deal with people like that all the time. The cops will tell them. The cops will tell the inmates.
So apparently this is where this is the spirit box, I guess. The spirit box is let me see, what's the actual definition of a spirit box? It's like a device that makes noises, but I don't know. Spirit box. But it's supposed to connect with spirits. See what it actually does. What is a spirit box? A ghost box picks up on the paranormal activity while scanning the stations. It detects noises, audio, voices, and only pause. A radio with a frequency scan mode meant to detect EVPs and communicate with spirits. Oh.
Holy Tommy! His chest was straight down and his belly just went like a cartoon character. Who was that, Matt? What? Savanah Soto. Matt Guerra. Who was that? Who was that big ass Teletubby? What's his name? Yeah, thank you can tell it.
Did he say Teletubby?
Savanah Soto. Matt Guerra. Who was that? Who was that big ass Teletubby? What's his name? Yeah, thank you can tell us. Bo! No! Good job! Good job, Matthew!
Bruh. I can't play that. It's a good song, but I can't play it. So, listen, I don't know what's going on in the depths of TikTok. I think this is from TikTok. This person's name is the Ghost Whisperer Back. You can check him out on TikTok. I guess he's using this device. And he's getting some views on there. Real spirit box versus phonies.
Users tagged in the description. There's more out there, but I can't find them on this new account. We've made some fakes famous and millionaires. Stop believing phony spirit box videos.
Oh, you can pick what you want.
Email team.
I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut anymore.
Uh-oh.
I'm tired of seeing these fucking people have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million followers using apps, and all you see in the video is a speaker, and they're changing the voices and editing the fucking video. And people are thinking it's a real spirit box, that they're really talking to a child or an old person, or, you know, this is what they're doing, guys. Watch somebody who's authentic, who uses a real spirit box.
Okay, so the spirit box war. I don't know anything about this stuff. What's the link? Or I'll put in the description. I'll put the link to this video, and then you can check out his page or whatever. Put in the description. But he's called the Ghost Whisperer, i.e. Back. So I guess that's where where this is coming from. I don't know how people found this specific person on Facebook and said it's him. Spirit box. Spirit box. Can't type. I can't read. The ghost. That was kind of funny, the Teletubby thing. All right, I put his link. I'll put it in the chat too, but I put it in the description if you want to check it out after. I mean, hey, I did a poll, and I think there was at least 40-some%, close to 50, that are into that, like whether it's tarot cards or psychic or spirit box or whatever. Her name, Mel, you have a follower that does spirit boxes. Her name is Judy. She does a great job. Maybe one day we'll have to do a psychic thing and get a reading, put it to the test. But the thing is, I feel like too, like the more you're public, the more people, they could look me up and find out stuff too, or know some of the things I've been through. But all right, so that's part of the drama that's going on. Now, I want to go look back at this guy's. I have his profile still up. Let's see if they're still coming for this guy. I wonder if this guy's eventually going to say something or he's just going to let it ride. Let's see. You're all taking opinions and speculating and running with it. Stop it. That's crazy that they expect this guy to clear his name. Like he has to. Does anybody commenting here know a damn thing about this man? And this is literally what they said in the comments. This is how they're coming to this conclusion. Now, I don't know how they. Oh shit! Sorry. I just want to show you to confirm where people are saying they got it from, but. It says there's a guy on TikTok whose name is the Ghost Whisperer or Whisper. He's doing Savanah and Matthew case. In one of his videos, people are saying they hear Savanah on the spirit box say 3 names of people who are either the killer or connected with the names. Julian was one of them. Michael was another one, and Annalisa. So everyone thinks it's this guy. So they literally are coming to this conclusion. Some people are literally calling this guy a murderer based off of that. Just that he's from San Antonio. That's serious. So they probably went down Facebook, typed in Julian, and with a specific location of San Antonio, Texas, and they just pulled up whoever, I guess. Damn, bro. Whispers at Alexa. I need to plug my Alexa back in. I really do, next to that thinking it's 4 or 5 involved, I really do think at least a couple people, at least 3, for sure.
Hey man, that's that dude right there. Or that dude got this case, that dude got that case. So, hell's coming to them boys. You know, I'm just glad that they did catch him. But I'm just here to let y'all know, man, that that's the realities of the lifestyle. Don't sacrifice your kids. Don't sacrifice your wife. Don't sacrifice your family. Because at the end of the day, man, it's not worth it. So just think about what you do in this lifetime, man, because you only got one life. But other than that, man, I'm just glad that they did catch him. And my prayers go out to them.
So he put out a nice message. Armando Alanis 210 on TikTok. I think it's just trying to speak to the kids and shit, you know, like. Is this the same video? Yeah, it's the same video.
What's up, world? That advice I gave earlier with Savanah and everybody and Matthew, the reason I shared it was because in 2004 or 5, I was selling dope in the east side of San Antonio. I had my girl in the trap house with me.
Damn.
And I didn't want her there, but it was a brand new trap house. You know, there shouldn't be no problems. I never had any problems before in the past.
Trap house.
You know, I sold dope. I went home at night. It was what it was. Well, this night was different.
Micro.
A good friend of mine that I thought was like a best friend of mine took some people to my trap house. When he took them over there, I said I didn't have anything on me. I had like $2,000-$3,000 worth of dope on me. But I told him I didn't have anything because he was with somebody I'd never seen before. That night, somebody showed up to my house, to the trap house. And when they showed up to that trap house, this nigga was all sleeved up, all tatted up. And he told me, he was like, you know, he didn't say nothing. So when I looked out the door, I told this dude, like, hey, man, I don't got nothing. And he told me in Spanish, I didn't ask you for shit, homie. I was like, what the fuck? So...
Get the strap.
I got a hammer that my homeboy was building doors because we would always build doors so nobody could come in. So I got that hammer, I put it over my shoulder. I woke up my girl and I was like, hey man, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Something's going down.
I'm just, I wonder if he carries, because if you're in a trap house in that line of business, I would think you would probably carry.
And she's like, what do you mean? I looked out the back window and they had the whole back alley blocked off with baskets. My car was parked in the front because I had went to the store earlier that day, but I always park my car in the alley. So it's parked in the front. I get the hammer and I put it over my shoulder and I tell her to walk behind me. Well, when she's walking behind me, I'm walking toward the dude and he's like right by my van. So when I walk up to the dude, I'm just like this, walking up to him, and he backs up. When the dude backs up, I tell her, I give her the keys, I tell her, get in the car, turn it on. She turns it on. When I go back, I jump in the van, and I fucking put it in drive, and I take off. When I take off, a van load full of dudes, a car load full of dudes, and him starts chasing me through the east side of San Antonio. So when they start chasing me, I'm on Walters and Dawson on that side of town. They start chasing me down Walters. I call my homies from the other trap house and I'm like, hey bro, I'm coming by. Some dudes are chasing me. I need you to light them up. And these dudes are like, nah, don't bring them over here. Don't bring them over here.
Damn.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Come to find out, the same dudes that I was in business with were the same dudes that were setting me up.
Wow.
I found out years later. So they chased me down 35. I ended up shooting off of the freeway. And I ended up losing these people. I ended up losing them. That day I knew I was done. You know, I've been doing that shit for like 10 years already. And I was like, I had just had 2 brand new kids. I had been working for 4 years, but I wanted to make extra money, so I went back to the game. But the game wasn't what it was when back in the 90s when I was in it. That's how I knew the times were evolving. Times were changing. It wasn't about respect. It wasn't about respecting each hustle. It was about who can get the next dude, who can rob the next man. That's all it was about, and that's what it is now. Nobody wants to work for what they got no more. Everybody just wants to hit the next lick. You know, I survived that night, but I could only imagine what would have happened if I would have got caught in that trap house when them other dudes got there. There was like a 30-second window. They would have had that damn house surrounded, and I would have been fucked. When I heard what happened with Savanah and Matthew, it reminded me of that night. And it's crazy because it reminded me of that night that I forgot about. You know, I closed the door on a lot of my past. I don't even open it for nothing. But that's why I said it's a reality check, man. It's a reality check. I got out. I was done. I didn't want to sell dope no more because I knew what was the consequences. I knew the consequences.
Emma, thank you for the super chat. Says, I'm honestly stumped why this case is getting so much attention. Drugs, guns, gangs, what can go wrong? I don't know either. I mean, I think it just started off with the whole missing pregnant woman. That was like, wow, kind of, which things like that happen. But then the boyfriend and kind of like the mystery of like people were, speculating that he was involved. And then the whole history, this back history coming up. I think it's just kind of the people wanting to know who did it, who's involved. It has a lot of the elements of some of the crazy story we covered. Like Brian Laundrie, when they had all these Brian Laundrie lookalikes that people were searching all over the place for, in that case, Brian Laundrie, like this, I think he was balding, vegan, guy, and people from they said he was on the Appalachian Trail. He crossed the border. He's in Florida. Like all this. He was in Florida. All this different stuff, different states. And now with this story, you have a whole thing of everybody's looking for some heavy set man. With the Brian Laundrie thing, there was even one story that some guy that thought was Brian Laundrie got raided. Like his door got kicked in. It was all this crazy shit. They came in with guns, and it wasn't Brian Laundrie. So in this story, it's kind of like that too, somewhat in a sense that like they're looking for all these heavy set men everyone wondering who did it, and there's the absence of information from law enforcement, which it really hasn't been long. It's been, I guess, a couple of days. But I figured we weren't going to hear anything over the holidays. Now the holiday's over, but Roz Mataz, have you looked into Matthew's arrest records? I have. I've looked at some of them. I also looked at his father too, but I'm going to leave his dad alone. But there was some charges there too that I thought were interesting, but I don't think he has any involvement. But maybe, and this is what I told a friend the other day, maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, you know. But I don't know. Maybe it's their circumstances, growing up in that environment. You know, seems like honestly, I don't even know, because I don't know these people. So I don't know. I was going to say it seems like the dad made a good life out of it, but I really don't know.
I knew what was going to happen. I knew what I was going to lose. I never cared before, but something in my mind opened up.
Thank you, Murray.
Something in my heart opened up. You know, of course, it took another extra years for me to finally fly straight.
Julia said no one respects the hustle anymore. Truth. I think just a lot of stuff has changed generationally. You know, when there used to be a thing of, I mean, women and children have always been killed, but I feel like it's just more egregious now. There is no kind of like any kind of, and I guess you shouldn't expect morality between criminals, but you used to think there was like this code of ethics or something. There's not even that. Don't shoot the kids, the innocent kids.
That's the
don't
reason.
Kill a pregnant mother. You know, don't, whatever.
I shared what I did earlier, because y'all don't realize it, man. You know, y'all don't realize what's really going on out here when you in that game.
Oh,
it's not a joke, man. It's not a joke. You know, I pray that somebody listens to this. I pray that somebody shares this to somebody, because y'all need to know, y'all need to realize it's not a game, bro. It's not. You reap what you sow, and at the end, you will get got. Trust me.
Damn.
I got a lot of homies that are dead. I got a lot of homies that are in prison. I'm the only one that came out of the Victoria course that I know still out here doing my thing. My homeboy Mikey Gomez got smoked when he was 14 years old. And I was 12 at the time. But I still haven't forgot that dude. Still haven't. You know, my prayers go out to that family. My prayers go out to Fabian. He did not need to. Anyways, man. Anyways. But that's the reason I shared that, man. So,
well, this guy seems like he's gotten out of the, turned his life around at least. Trying to put a positive message. But yeah, the fact that it's like his own people set him up, I guess that's not even surprising. Mustard Mama, thank you so much for the super justice. According to the real estate website, the term trap refers to the idea that the location is a trap for individuals who become caught up in the cycle of drug addiction and criminal activity. Interesting. I never thought about it like that. I never knew that. I just saw it, trap house where you're selling drugs type of thing. But the meaning behind it's actually pretty interesting. Interesting that Matthew was legal to carry until his DV charge. He has no felonies. Purple said mobs had ethical codes. Drugs messed it up. Murky Piglet, you sent me that video. I haven't watched it. But I don't even know if I can play that. I guess that's from another YouTube channel. I'm not even sure. If you could DM it to me on Twitter DMs, that'd be good. I can play some of this. People probably saw it.
Lord our God,
thank
you are always faithful and quick to show mercy. Our brother Matthew was suddenly taken from us. Come swiftly to his aid and have mercy on him, and comfort his family and friends by the power and protection of the cross. We ask this through Christ our Lord.
Oh yeah, if you guys could subscribe. Thank you, Jess, for pointing that out. We're almost at 200K. It has been forever. I don't know what happened. At some point, I was losing subs. I lost like 1,000 subs. I should have been at 200K a long time ago. I don't know what happened. But we're at 195 right now.
Amen. A reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah. On this mountain, the Lord of hosts will provide for all peoples. On this mountain, he will destroy the veil that veils all peoples, the web that is woven over all nations. He will destroy death forever. The Lord God will wipe away the tears from all faces. The reproach of his people he will remove from the whole earth, for the Lord has spoken. On that day it will be said, behold our God, to whom we look to save us. This is the Lord for whom we look. Let us rejoice and be glad that God saved us. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Psalm 130.
Oh, Jabba the Hutt.
Out of the depths I cry to you.
I looked up, well, Kitty sent me Jabba the Hutt. Lord almighty. What am I going to do with you guys? I remember seeing this character. The Star Wars reference.
O Lord. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to my voice in supplication. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. If you, O Lord, mark iniquities, Lord, who can stand? But with you is forgiveness, that you may be revered. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. I trust in the Lord. My soul trusts in his word. My soul waits for the Lord, more than sentinels wait for the dawn.
Thank you, KG.
Out of the
Appreciate
depths I cry to you, O Lord. For with the Lord is kindness, and with him is plenteous redemption. And he will redeem Israel from all their iniquities. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, gird your loins and light your lamps, and be like servants who await their master's return from a wedding, ready to open immediately when he comes and knocks.
So they have a whole prayer thing. The vigil was like about an hour long. It was nice.
That had been taken from us.
About an hour long. I don't think we need to play the whole thing. That's why yesterday I just posted the part where the father was talking and just kept it at that. The other thing, there's, I don't know, rumors, speculation. This is all we were getting anyway now. Somebody said, hope your camera caught something they can use. They took 2 videos. I have 4 cameras on that side of the house. It also picks up everything at the QT. So I don't know if that's the house like on the opposite side of the gate. Somebody here said this was days ago. Nothing like SAPD homicide unit knocking on your door and your heart drops to your toenails. They were looking for and got video off my security cameras of the Kia that belonged to the couple that was murdered and the young lady that was 9 months pregnant. I sure hope they catch who did it. I can't imagine what her mother is going through right now. KG, thank you for the 10. And the super chat says they're doing fantastic job covering this case. I'm a new subscriber, but thank you for subscribing and thank you for the 10. Is that you sent it, Murky? Okay, let's see. Murky sent the message. Yeah, I keep hoping that like we're gonna get something sooner rather than later.
That's how we got searching.
Nina Glass. Oh, I've heard of this lady. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play these guys' video without step on their toes. I was hoping we get something rather sooner than later, but when the father did that interview, he had said that he'd spoken to the family that had, I guess, a child murdered or something, and that it took the police a couple of months. I don't know if they had video evidence like they do in this case. And I guess that's it. I don't really see anything else. Group is open again. We'll just we'll scroll for a little bit down the Facebook group and see what's being talked about. And again, I just really caution people. I mean, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, but like to straight out go to somebody's page and call them a murderer, it's like, damn, bro. We saw this already. Somebody here said too, this was an interesting post, with all the discussions going back and forth regarding funerals, life insurance, I hope this opens your eyes of many and encourages them to get life insurance. You are never too young to get one. I think that is a good idea to do that. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I think we pretty much nailed everything we needed to. And this is, I don't know if this is true at all. Somebody here claimed, let me see, I seen his dad in a few of his Telegram videos. Maybe he was the plug. Oh, Lord. Kick the door out so nobody knew. You should really watch what you're saying. I don't know that I got removed for speaking about the parents. No, I only kicked the door down. There's cameras that got footage from. Okay. Yeah. So we're pretty much caught up on the story and all the details because there's nothing officially coming out. So we just have to like scrape, Facebook or Telegram or whatever. There really hasn't been any updates. So now they're on to some other guy, some other big guy. The Spirit Box said his name Julian, and so the online people are now barraging Julian. I wonder like the mental status of these people that because of a Spirit Box, a name being mentioned on a Spirit Box, how do you draw just typing in Julian and then finding somebody in Texas named Julian and that's it? That's your conclusion. He's involved. He's a murderer. That kind of makes you like, I've been through crazy shit now with all the crazy experiences that I've had. Last year, was it last year? It's all like a blur now. Oh, no, it's not. Technically the year before that because we're 2024 now. So I know what that's like. Grizzly Hood News posted 2 videos that are interesting. Let me see real quick. Grizzly. Oh, it's something unrelated. Okay. Nothing related to this. All right. Spirit Box is nothing but a scam, Star Rider says. Lord. Wine, Crime, and Mayhem, thank you for the 9 months. Says, your coverage of this is great, Mel. Thanks for all you do. Yeah, I guess we'll call it. We can do a call-in show one day, too. I guess we'll have to see what turns out. One more Spirit Box. Are people getting kicked out of membership? No, there's no. Well, I actually can't control that. Like if I wanted somebody gone from the members area, I can't kick them out. I think I could block somebody so their chat wouldn't show up, I think. But I can't like remove somebody from membership or take it away. The most common thing that I see happen is sometimes people change their card, their debit card or whatever. And so when they change it the next month when it comes to charge, it can't charge and then it just closes it out. That's what I've seen happen to some people. Astastic, thank you for the 12 months. Ismail, you're doing an amazing job in this case. Love you. Love you too. Thank you. Welcome, Brock Bridge, 1111. Oh, really? The Spirit Box guy was around during Summer and Kylie? Ugh. Oh, kindness. A lot of people are gifted memberships, so maybe those people were gifted, and so if you don't sign up at the end or whatever, and then I think it just goes away. I think that's what happens. But all right, man. I'll catch you guys. If there's a chase or a standoff or something crazy, I'll come back tonight. If there's some type of update with the story, I'll definitely be back. If you could hit the like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and make sure you subscribe to my second channel too, because when I run out of notifications here, I'll be on there. I'll be doing chases there as well and other stuff. Texas Street Stories, Collectibles of Texas says, this is being blown out of proportion. This was a simple robbery gone too far. He was using Telegram to promote and make sales. When you do that, Jeffrey Dahmer would be your next customer. That's what Cinema Shogun's saying. He's like, it's not that serious. Like, it's not that deep. That's what Cinema says. It's probably very, very simple. It's not complicated. But everybody wants to know. So anyway, love you guys. Take care. Peace.